Hello and welcome to video number 8. Congratulations, you've reached the end of this video course. I'm going to talk about two really awesome plugins that will allow you to pretty much do what Zapier or IFTTT does, but within your WordPress site. And by doing this might actually decrease your costs, but allow you to do so much more. There are two different plugins. There's one called automatorplugin.com, and that is the Uncanny Automator. These guys, I will say, they update their plugin, and their plugin is amazing. So if we scroll down, you can kind of get an idea of the integrations. And you'll actually see in a minute, MemberPress is on the list. So I showed you MemberPress in the previous video, but because it allows you to integrate with like bbPress, BuddyPress, bunch of form, easy digital downloads, GammaPress, LearnDash, so you can run courses, with forms and all that. So at the end of the day, you can basically mix and match. So you also got WooCommerce here, and I can say that they actually integrate with things like WooCommerce subscriptions. So you can run a membership site, like a monthly membership with MemberPress, maybe an online course, monthly online courses through WooCommerce, and you basically can make all of these plugins talk with each other. So if you want to do something like a trigger from here, and then an action from here, and then a trigger from here, and then an action from here, you can do that. It doesn't have to be one trigger and then one action. It can be a sequential series of different actions. So I wanted to show you this because by taking this route, the initial license is actually free for this one. So if you click on Get Automator, you can get an idea of the price range. This actually used to cost money, but because of a different plugin, which I'll show you in just a minute, they decided to come out with a free version. So lucky for you, you can see that there's unlimited triggers, unlimited actions. You get one site, and this actually is way better than Zapier if what you need is within this plugin. Zapier is really good if you have other tasks, like you want to post to Google Sheets. It cannot do that. This cannot do that. This is more of a bridge between your existing WordPress plugins that is on the list. So this is what I really like. It's free. The only reason why you would go over here is if you wanted to have like more than one site and you want to have two sites. And you want to have premium help desk support, which I'll say their support is definitely really good. And you have logged in and anonymous recipes. The difference is logged in basically means that you can only create automations for people who are logged in. The anonymous means that people are not logged in. Let's say you want to create something where if a visitor visits your site, then do this kind of thing. But I will say for the most part, there's not a whole lot of recipes in terms of the anonymous recipes. It's mainly for the logged in. So go to the site. It's Uncanny Automator. It's free for the first site and a little bit more money if you have more sites. And the location is automatorplugin.com. That's automatorplugin.com. The second plugin is called Automator WP, and I will say this thing just takes it to a whole new level. In fact, this vendor is the same vendor that creates GammaPress, which is another really amazing WordPress plugin suite. So as you can see here, they have a ton of add-ons and a ton of triggers and actions. So let's just take a look at that. So these are the add-ons. So you can see it's about, I'd say, looks like twice the size of the other plugin. So they have what we call an a la carte system. So you can either just buy the ones that you want. Let's say you run these forms and Gravity forms and LearnDash and WooCommerce, and you just want those three. You can just buy those three and that's it. But I will say that they also have an option where you can pay a yearly fee and get access to everything. And that's something that is an option as well. But you can see that not only is it the WordPress plugins, you can also say if somebody clicks a link, if somebody clicks a button, if let's say you receive a webhook, then do this. So there are a lot more things that you can do. You can see that MemberPress is built in, LearnDash, WooCommerce. So a lot of very similar stuff to the other plugin. And you can get an idea of the different triggers and actions. Now, one thing I will say, the vendor of this, whenever you reach out to them, they respond and they update their plugin like really, really fast. That's something that I've never seen done before with most WordPress companies. So those are the two plugins that I would highly recommend. Like I said, the first one for the Uncanny is free. And then this one here, you can actually buy the yearly. The yearly is not that expensive. Sometimes they'll run deals, especially on Black Friday, if you look out for that. And there you go. So go through the triggers, see if they have what you need. If they don't, email this vendor and say, hey, I need this. I'm looking to buy, but I need this. And see what they say. Sometimes they'll actually implement it.